Hey, good afternoon, everyone. So significant work has been made to help identify girls' barriers to physical activity and physical education in the Global South. And now that girls are participating in greater numbers, experts are concerned with the quality of the programming. And what they're critical of are the top-down programming approaches that exclude girls from having a say in the programs they experience. And so because of this, they are calling for innovative research methods that will enable girls' active involvement in the program and policy development process. So as such, the research question is, how can girls' voices be integrated into the decision-making process in order to help improve their physical education and sports programming? Now, as we just learned, participatory methodologies offer great tools to help bring forward voices of marginalized populations. And so with this approach, research subjects take on the role of participants who guide the questions, the analysis, and the conclusions. However, because this approach was developed to work with very small groups of participants, in order to gather that in-depth and context-specific data, it then becomes extremely difficult to transfer results to larger segments of the population in order to implement change. So in an effort to bridge this gap, I adapted the participatory process to work with larger groups of participants, and I integrated directly into the research process key decision makers. So specifically, I implemented the visual participatory method PhotoVoice in 5 secondary schools in Rwanda, and approximately 200 girls aged 11 to 18 photographed their feedback and suggestions. Then I presented these photos and the girls' captions to 3 levels of targeted Rwandan decision makers. So first, the girls' physical education teachers, then gender and physical education experts, and then finally 3 ministries: education, sports and culture, and gender and family promotion. Now, an example of an issue raised by the girls was their concern over the level of difficulty of the sports-based curriculum that's implemented in their schools. And specifically, they said that some activities are harder for girls than they are for boys, and so they would like easier activities adapted to the majority of girls' level of fitness. Now, when speaking with the teachers, they acknowledged that this was a problem. Experts then suggested implementing aerobics as an alternative physical activity to something that's not sports-based. And then the Ministry of Education did acknowledge that this was a problem, and they said that they were in the early stages of a training program to help teachers implement a variety of activities instead of just sports. So in conclusion, combining an adapted participatory activity with interviews with key decision makers is an innovative approach to help bring girls' voices from the playing field to the policy table. Thank you.
Thank you.